God knows what is best for you, and His actions in your life is what will bring the blessing that will change your life for better. The Lord is working out for you things that will make your life take a different form for the better. When you are trusting God for a life partner and you have prayed, let your life and your attention be centered on those things that are important to you. These are 4 signs you need to know when God is trying to show you your soulmate. Attraction. Life is beautiful and exciting when you are surrounded by those who take time to get closer to you, not to just be with you, but to make you feel the sensation of your beauty. Something brings people to you. There is something about someone that makes people attracted to them. When someone is wholeheartedly attracted to you, the person wants to be with you and always remind you of how beautiful and unique you are. As time goes on, the person draws closer to you in a manner you never imagined. But the big question is, can anything stop the things God is doing? Can anyone stop God's plan for your life? Can anyone snatch from you what God has specifically called your own? If your response is no, then no one can take away that person that God is showing you is your soulmate. Number 2, your love is understanding. There are so many people in relationship, but only a few understand each other. Falling in love is not a yardstick that you are going to have the understanding that matters the most in a relationship. Few people are blessed with a heart that love and understand them. When 2 people are in love, when 2 people that are made for each other fall in love, evidence will be the understanding that they share. They understand their weaknesses as humans, knowing that they are not perfect. So, with this understanding, they uphold themselves in their hearts and in their souls. You will know that you have found your soulmate when you have the perfect understanding for each other. But when you lack understanding in your relationship, it means you have not found the one. It means you have not found your soulmate. You can manipulate a lot of things, but you can never manipulate love. See what the word of the Lord is saying about understanding. Proverbs chapter 4 verse 5 says, "Get skillful and godly wisdom, get understanding, discernment, comprehension, and interpretation. Do not forget and do not turn back from the words of my mouth." Loving someone deeply and truly gives you the ability to understand the person, and when your partner understands you, the person can interpret your feelings and desire as a direction on how to love you rightly without friction. This is how you will know that you have found your soulmate. When you are about to get into a relationship, there are always expectations. No one wants to be with someone that would become a problem and a cause of concern in the future. Problems that are capable of taking away your joy and peace of mind. Number 3, God will reveal to you through your feelings. It is written that God is a spirit, and there is a spirit in man, and the Spirit of God gives him inspiration. God may be speaking to you, trying to reveal sometime you may not understand. Why is this person attracted to you? The Spirit of God will tell you and make it known to you that you are eager to know. God could reveal it in the dreams to you. He may speak directly to you. In whatever way he tries to speak to you, you must know that he has the best at heart for you. When God speaks about someone to you, about love and the relationship and marriage, it is a sign that God is trying to highlight your soulmate to you. Another way of God revealing your soulmate to you is the soul-to-soul bond that will work between you. It is not just enough to know that you have an undeniable feeling for someone. There must be evidence of that true connection. When you have a soul-to-soul connection with someone, it will only be visible to you. When this happens, you discover that you are always on the same level with that person, always thinking alike. When you find it easy communicating with that person, no hitches in communication, no holding back from each other, then God is telling you not to let go of that person. Learn to understand when God is giving you signals, when He is speaking to you. His voice will guide and direct the decisions you make concerning your relationship. Express your feelings freely to the other person, because God has brought them to your life to be a blessing and not a cause of concern. Number 4, received by all. When making the decision of who your soulmate is, it is important to know that that person will not only relate with you, but also with people around you, including your family and friends. When your partner is accepted and loved by everyone around you, his presence or her presence in your life does not come as a cause of concern to anyone around you, then you may have found your soulmate. This is because these people form a part of your life. You attract who you are, so for you to find the right person, you have to be the right person. There must be agreement and consensus between two parties. Amos chapter 3 verse 3 says, "Can two walk together except they make an appointment and have agreed?" When there is a strong agreement with the soul and the heart, then you can say God has prepared and made your soulmate in that person. Remove doubt from your heart and believe God to find for you the right soulmate. As you have prayed, believe in God that He has prepared that right person for you. True love is nowhere to be found. What have you settled to believe from the world and the expression of people that have not been lucky with their emotional hunt and journey? What have you come to accept in your life? Do you think that nobody would love you? Well, that is not true about what God is doing for those that have loved Him. It has always been the desire of the Lord that you will have what you want. You have asked, so you will receive. You have sought, and God has promised to teach and bring you to that reality. And when you knocked on the doors of heaven for a true love, God opened to you, and now that is what God is doing for you. Have you forgotten when you went to God to ask for that person that will love you with all that is available to them? God has brought someone to you, and you want to know if they are what you want, if they will serve the purpose of God in your life. You want someone that will help you and give you more emotional strength and love you truly. These things may confuse you, but there is a way God will make you know the true value of what He has given to you. God will reveal to you and make you see some signs that will make you know that this person will love and treat you right if you accept them into your life. You have tried to inquire into the life of that person, but you are not satisfied and convinced by the things you are seeing. Now, you are going to engage God, and God is going to reveal these things to you that will make you know that someone is going to love you truly and sincerely. Everything about them will be true and real. When it comes to love and accepting people into your life, there is one particular factor that the other person does not joke with, and that is the area of making themselves good and acceptable. By doing this, it will lead them into presenting themselves in the wrong and false way, giving you the false identity that they are not. But when God wants to give you someone that will love you truly, one sign you will see is that everything about them will be true, sincere, and real. This is not just that person doing this, but because God has prepared that person for you, God has made them and brought the person to you. Whatever they tell you about the person, the good things are real. The weakness and the strength are the same way they have presented themselves, and no reason for lies and pretense about who they are, because they have over time built a lifestyle that will never show fake identity to anyone. That is what God will reveal to you to make you know the person you want to go into a relationship with. God is actually doing it to teach you that though you have met many people and there are also lots of people in the world, but this person you have now is someone that He has prepared for you to love you and give you all the emotional support that you want.